make a really big deal out of all of this. But as I was, the last couple of days, been kind of grouping on this, and I was sitting this morning and I was like, this is an important moment to share, because first off, and selfishly, I don't think I'm ever going to be the re-enlisted chief, right? Re-enlisted chief is pretty cool, I think. But more specifically, re-enlisting this chief, for me, couldn't mean more. In my way, which is to, the staff knows, to do everything in the last minute, I sent an email at about 7 this morning asking for the orderly room to pull the chief's record. They must have had some mentorship because they only pulled a few of it because they didn't want to send me to jail for Broadways and Bruce for all the paper it would have taken. So, but they did pull some goodies. So, as you go through the chief's record, first off, everybody in the room recognizes what it means to say chief. How distinctive of accomplishment that is alone. And it's evident from the very beginning when you go through his record. BTZ right out the gate, obviously. Passionate about it. Honor Guardsman. Made that BTZ, then he sloughed. Had a fine attitude, though, as a senior airman.
It's not because I brought the beer.
But then you continue to go through his record, and it's just two-time Wing Senior NCO of the Year, MAGCOM Facility Manager of the Year, Senior NCO, Distinguished Graduate, Air Force Aerospace Citation of Honor, individual awards, and then you just start chalking up the team awards, one after the other, after the other, after the other, for what he has done for airmen. And so as I walk through what it is, and I know some of you have seen this when I do re-enlistments, I give out the Constitution just as an affirmation to remember what we do. And as I was writing my comments in this book, I cannot tell you, those of you in this room who are part of the OSS, who are part of the Bullets, how much you should appreciate the man who stands here. For leveraging me sometimes, for calming me sometimes, and for riling me up other times. Your chief has protected, has defended, and has fought for you every step of the way. And it's humbling and hugely, hugely honored to be a part of knowing that you're going to be a part of our Air Force until we have to throw you out, I think. Or Sunshine says it's enough. But as we take that last oath, which I know is always part and always in your heart, again, I just emphasize to you, Chief, what a great honor it's been. Very few of us get to have the same chief for the whole 2 years of our command, and I couldn't pick a better partner to be part of this with. And speaking of partners, I know that this doesn't happen without that lovely young lady, who, for all the late nights, long days, sometimes just someone for us to vent to, who tells us shut up when we're using way too many acronyms. Sunshine, your service is sometimes, I say, is sometimes harder than ours. For the sacrifices you've made to ensure that he's been able to serve these people and take care of these people. And then you got those two hooligans over there in the corner. I shouldn't say hooligans anymore. Grown men. Who have known nobody but Dad, who happens to put on a different business suit to go to work. But you're a part of our family too. And you have reminded him, and he has mentioned it, why he serves, what he's created, what the world should look like for his boys by having all of these young men and women here to defend our country and our Constitution. So I think that's a good segue. Absolutely. Should we do this? All right. and regulation
and accordance with regulation
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and uniform code of military justice.
So help me God. So help me God.
So, I usually nail that every single time. And of course, I was sitting in my office going over and over and over, and so because I've had some commanders say, hey, if we're going to do this, I'm going to spout out the entire thing, and I expect you to recite it. So I didn't know which one he was going to come at me with, but this is a huge moment in my life, and no, I did not ask for any of this. It's not what I envisioned. I envisioned something small, intimate, my wife, my boys, and that was it. For all of you guys to come out here and support not only me and but my family is a huge honor. Something that Sonny and I were talking about when I said, hey, with this new assignment, we get to re-enlist, and this is going to be it. This is going to be the last one. And then we started thinking back, and it was like, have the boys ever been to a re-enlistment? And we realized that Peyton had never been to a re-enlistment, so this is his first that he's ever seen. The big one over there was privy to was when he was a toddler, and I had to re-enlist with him because he was so I guess pissed off at the situation because he couldn't stand next to me. I actually helped him through my re-enlistment, and he actually raised his hand at the same time. So this is his second re-enlistment.
You didn't get the contract.
So, as the boss alluded to, and I've told many of airmen this, is that at this point in my life, I've hit all my benchmarks, I've hit all the milestones that I wanted to in the Air Force. At this point, everything is gravy. And there's only two instances in which that I'll be leaving besides the Air Force just saying, get out, we're done with you. And that's one of y'all, I'll say airmen, ever come to me and say, hey, Chief, you're just not, you're not impacting us the way you need to. And at that point, it's time for me to go. And the other one is if her or either one of those two over there say, hey, we're done. And they've yet to do it. And because of that, I'm still here. And I'm still fighting for you every day with all my being. And I know these three are doing the same thing, sacrificing for y'all as well. I don't take this lightly. Yes, this is the last one, and hopefully get me to 30. But just know that everything that my family, that we do, it's because of for you. Like I've said also, we didn't make this rank for us, we made it for you. So we're here to help serve and do whatever you guys need us to do. That's all I got. If not, he already had it too.